Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? Sorry, give me 1 second. I forgot to close the door. Alrighty. I think, Coop, I think it's because I actually scheduled this one. I'm gonna start doing this more often. Yep. So, I'm going to be eating a bagel for a minute. I'm sorry for the lighting setup. That's also the reason why I'm eating, is because I can feel like I'm gonna get a headache, so I'm trying to do everything I can to make sure I don't. Because last time I was going to get a headache on stream, I ended up getting a migraine, and it, like, destroyed me for, like, 3 days. So, just, excuse the fact that I'm going to be stuffing my face while we're getting the stream going. Alrighty, so the plan for today is I'm going to do some gestures. Maybe. I know. It's rough. I'm going to do some gestures for a little while. And then after that, I'm going to do studies like this. I'm going to try to start just practicing, utilizing different styles and try to learn from how other people draw, other professionals draw, and stuff like that. And it'll be a good warm-up for Sunday's stream. Hope y'all are doing well. What's up, Oink? That poncho cloak from your tips, breaking it into simple shakes, looks so fire. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, that's what, like, the fundamentals of art are really just shapes, right? Breaking things down as simply as you possibly can. It's really what you want to do. I don't know what happened to OBS, but that update ruined it for live streams. Like, I don't know what they did, but it just, like, ruined it. Alrighty. It ruined it because, for whatever reason now, it just consistently, like, I get alerts all the time while I'm streaming that, like, it's disconnected, so. Alright. Chris, I literally just started, like, a few minutes ago, so. You are not late, sir. Coop, I already did that. It's been done. It's been had. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I was eating a bagel. Actually, no. Sorry, guys. Just getting this set up. I didn't have it set up properly. Alright. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. Alrighty. Is this going to be an ongoing thing again where I get this particular gesture every stream? I need to get rid of this one. It's not really helpful. I do not have a son. Chris is my brother. That gesture was quick and easy. Don't know how, because I usually struggle with it, but... Take a bite of my bagel real fast. Nah. Chris is my older brother. I have 2 beautiful nieces. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, so we got that up. Of course, today I gave myself some more time for the gestures, and it's just, I'm like flying through it. No. blitzing through these today. Don't know what's happening. This was definitely a fun pose right here. I like this one. Maybe I should reframe that, Coop, and say non-stick figure professionals, because you're a stick figure pro. Sorry, Coop. I do see it. See that you commented. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me pause this. You know, Coop, you might surprise yourself. Maybe it'll work perfectly fine with Stickmin. You never know. Need more space. What's up, Coop? Ooh, we got 7 people in here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let me think. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm hoping that I have a good idea for a video for this week, and I'm hoping that it keeps this like trend that we're ongoing, because it's been pretty crazy the growth that we've had the past month. Ooh. That one. Alrighty. Oh. Okay. So we got that one in. I think we got just maybe a couple more. Then we can start doing some fun stuff. Not that this isn't fun. This is fun for me. But I'm sure it's not the most exhilarating thing on the planet to watch. It's going to be a long drawing stream. I'll have to think about that. I might have y'all join a 1,000 sub stream. How about that? My arm's hurting. It's not a bad thing though. You want your arm to hurt, not your wrist while you're drawing. If your wrist is hurting, you're drawing incorrectly. It should go this way. Okay. That's true, Coop. Oh. How many more are there? Coop, how's school been going, man? Oh my gosh, how many are there? My arm can't take much more. I actually do need to take a second. Oh. Honestly, doesn't feel like I'm going to school since I've been on top of my work, which reminds me I should do some work while watching. Yeah. Good job, Coop. Proud of you. Whew. Alright. Back to it. See here, shoulders going that way, hips should go this way. is a little further out. Let me get... Oops. Hey, I'm done. Whew. Oh, boy. Alright, let's see the... These came out really good today, actually. I'm really happy with all of these. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I'll take that. Alrighty. So, I shall take some face requests for different anime. I know one that I'm going to do is probably Jujutsu Kaisen, just because I started watching it and I actually enjoy that style. So I will take suggestions. Oof. And while I am waiting, I will get Roy Mustang. Ooh, what a good one. Alright. I see you, Coop. Roy Mustang. Her art style is awesome. By the way, I really like this art style. Oh, I have all the manga. I've read the entire manga. I love Full Metal Alchemist. It's probably, I don't know, if it's not my favorite, it's top 3. That's funny, Chris. I am going to do this. Nice. Alright, so we'll do... that is super funny, Chris. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I got my reference. Yeah, you can quickly go down a rabbit hole with those things. Alright, so let's get in a Roy Mustang. Like this particular head pose, so we're going to do this. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, they definitely are. There's no way. Zoom in just a little more. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna blow the head up a bit. I could probably do a full bust. Roy is your favorite character? Nice. I don't know who mine is. I like that I honestly love that series so much. I don't know who, like, if I even have a favorite. What's the teacher's name? Izumi's pretty good. I like her a lot. She's a cool character. Um, Mike, is there a way I can email? Uh, you can, do you have Discord, Oink? If you have Discord and you want to join our Discord, I have like a special spot for people to post. Yeah, join our Discord. Coop, you can drop it for them or for them. I don't know if male or female. I'm sorry for that. All right. He, him. Okay. Alrighty. This comes in a little further. Alrighty. So, let me see. The nose is. I wish I could zoom in. Let me see if I can. This is not like a headshot. There it goes. Cool. So we get. She does a little bit of the bridge just in here. And we get. Here. I could probably do that just a bit. So we get this here. Then we're gonna. So this is like the most important part of trying to learn somebody's style, by the way. Is you need to understand how to create what I'm creating. If you don't know how to break down a head, you're not going to be able to break down somebody's style because you don't have the fundamentals. And just for those of you who are watching that want to understand the fundamentals of like a head, for instance, a little better. So I start off with a shape that's just a circle, and then I add like a wedge to it, and then you're gonna split the head into thirds. So this isn't very good. So you get 1/3. Sorry, let me split that a little better. What is going on? Okay, still not great. There it goes. Alright, so I mean, I'll give Oink some feedback after the stream. Yeah, definitely. So I've separated into thirds. This top third up here is the hairline, where the hairline is. Is that true? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I gotta think about this. I'm sitting here telling you gotta know it and I can't remember. Yeah, so this is like forehead up here. this is going to actually be, that's where the nose rests. And this is the bottom of the chin. And if you split this third in half, so you have, now you basically have a half and a half. This is where the eye line is going to rest. Okay, so what you have is you have, that's what the thirds are, sorry. You have 1/3 here, 1/3 here, 1/3 down in here. Let me just start over because I'm probably confusing everybody. Whoops. I'm sitting here trying to teach something and screwing it up. So what I do actually is, instead of trying all these thirds, I actually split this in half. So I split it in half. This half up here is, this is where the top of the brow is, and this is the top of the head. If you split this part in half again, you're going to get where the hairline is. And then you have this bottom half here. If you split this in half, this is where the nose is going to rest. If you split this part in half, this is where the mouth is going to rest. And then if you take this part and split it in half even once more, you're going to get where the eye sockets are. So that's what I've done over here. So you can see I took the head, I split it in half, and I just worried about the bottom half for now. And in this bottom half, I split this in half once more. So that's where you see this line here. Right here is where the nose is going to lie. Up here, that's where the eye line is. And by eye line, I mean, sorry, the brow line, not the eye line, the brow line. And then I split that part in half again to get this line, which is where the eye socket is. So I didn't forget, I was being goofy and wasn't thinking. I was thinking about, like, I used to use a cube method, and you can use this method too, but I'm trying to go back to using more of a Loomis method. The cube method, you start by splitting this in half, and then you add a third, and that's the chin. And then you just round out this cube, and you get a head. And then you would basically start splitting in half like I did. So eye sockets in here, nose in here, mouth down here. Your ear takes up this section here. And then you have a head, right? Yeah, cube method is, it just depends. I like switching back and forth because I learn something new every time I switch. The cube method helps a lot with perspective if you're struggling with that, whereas this method gets you a slightly more realistic head. Yep, exactly, oink. Alrighty, so back to business. Alright, so he is angry because he's getting ready to kill Lust? Is that who this is? I can't remember. I need to rewatch this series. Or at least reread it. Then we get the eye socket. Actually, give me 1 second. I want to... Here. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting this section kind of in there. This is called the keystone. This is one of the more important sections of the face. This helps you keep characters looking pretty consistent. And then now I can start to add in some of these details. This isn't quite right. So I'm going to erase that one and I'm going to add this one in. I have no idea who that is, but I will look it up. We got that here. The issue here is that this is pointed, angled down a little bit more than I have it. Very simplistic style, but very effective. I love this style. Okay, that's what I'm running into. This needs to be like in here. And the eye needs to be pulled in just a bit more. Can it be a real human or does it have to be a character? For what, Oink? And Coop, I agree with you completely. The older stuff is the best stuff. Not doing a good job of capturing the eyebrow. Okay. I would rather for this stream, I would rather Oink for this stream for it to be characters that you enjoy. But just because that's what I want to practice for today. But maybe in a stream next week I'll do actual people as well. Alright. So let's finalize the nose structure here. We get this line and get a bit of a shadow here. Alright, so one thing I'm noticing that's off is I need to pull this up a bit. And the eyes are a little too big this way. Alrighty. What's really off actually is my head is off overall. It's too leaned this way and his head's coming forward, so I'm actually going to redo this. don't ever think, if you ever do what I'm doing, don't ever think that you've just wasted time, by the way, because you haven't. You've learned something by making a mistake. It means you're growing, right? Doesn't mean you failed, it's just you're growing. Ooh. I think I prefer Ed's character, but I do love them both. I really, there's like no character in that show that I don't enjoy. This seems a little too long. Let's go here, maybe. Might be too short. Let's go here. Sounds good to me. You can't see this other ear. Alright, so as you can see, I did the split in half thing again. So I'm going to do it for here as well. The eyes are going to be separated. One eye length in between. This can come down a little bit more. It's here. Alrighty. I do like this slightly more, but this is curved in more. So we'll do that. This pops up to here. So I can do that as well. Alrighty. How? What did you do to it? riding a struggle bus right now with this Roy Mustang. This looks nothing like Roy Mustang. Further. Alrighty. Hey, 22 gold, how's it going? I'm doing alright, doing alright. Hope that you're doing well. Alrighty. Trying to see here what the issues are with this. Okay. I still think that the eyes are too small. I mean, too big. And this one comes out to here. Alright, I think that looks a little better. Alrighty. I think I can pull these up just a bit. There we go. It's looking a little better. Alrighty. So we've got that going. I could probably take this in just slightly. Yep. That looks better. Here, out, and cool. Alrighty, I can do that. I will do that right when I'm done here. Alright, so Roy Mustang has as semi-spiky here. It's parted here. Stops right about here. There is a cut here on his face. The thing that's difficult, it's canon to the lore that I stole most of Mike's hair. Somebody did. I wish I could get it back. Being my age and not having hair kind of sucks sometimes. I do miss my hair. I used to have really long hair too. Alright, so I'm going to erase away this. Sorry, hopefully this next one doesn't take me this long. The thing that's difficult about this particular style is that the majority of like some of this stuff is actually coming from the shading. So for instance, this nose is mostly shading oriented, so it makes it difficult with pencil. At least for the anime, I should have probably pulled the manga out to do this, but what? Not sure what's going on. And the other part of this is that what makes Roy and a lot of the characters in Full Metal Alchemist distinguishable from one another is their like moves and techniques and stuff like that. Let me do this. Like, do you think it's necessary to draw every day, or it just depends on what kind of person you are. I draw every day. I try to at least do something. I think that it's I don't know. I think it's beneficial to draw every day. I don't know if it's necessary. Now, if you're skipping days though, you have to be like pretty conscious of what you are drawing when you do decide to draw. Like you can't skip days and then only draw things that you know on the days that you're drawing, because then you're creating a situation in which you're not learning. Like this is me learning. Like it's hard for me to actually make characters look like what they do in like manga and stuff like that. Like it's just not easy to like try to get a likeness. Because to be honest with you, like to me, this doesn't really look anything like the style that I'm even trying to emulate, and I have the reference right here. So this is something I need to practice like consistently. Because the face is more rounded. There's just a lot that's going on here that I'm just not quite capturing. I mean, this is not a poorly drawn face. Hey, 10 like goal. Thanks for the 10 likes, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I feel like drawing every day is good, but you don't necessarily need to draw masterpieces, everything. Yeah, I agree, 22 gold. Like, when I say I draw every day, like, some days I just do this, and this is only taking me 20 minutes. Some days, yeah, 15 likes would be pretty crazy. Some days I do stuff like I'm doing now. Sometimes I just draw what I know in my head and practice, like, heads and different angles and stuff like that. So yeah, it just really depends. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to notice a few things. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see just a few little things that would probably help this. Oh no. Come back, reference, come back. Sorry, I'm only going to spend a couple more minutes on this, and then I'll move on to the other request. Why is my computer not... Wow. Sorry, guys, my computer just decided that it was going to not do things anymore. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Another thing that I'm seeing is I think all this can move down just a bit. Actually, I'm gonna get this too. Alright. And this can actually move up now. There we go. That's looking much better. Okay. I feel more comfortable with that. No. I'm not falling for the trap. The cheek comes out halfway here. Okay, I'm a little more happy with this. It still doesn't look quite like Roy Mustang, but it's at least a little bit better. The head is a little too narrow. You know what, Trap Coop? You were setting me up for something. Alrighty. let's go to the. I also draw on my iPad. I have two. Or not two iPads. I have two things that I draw on. I like to draw on the iPad when I'm like laying down, like right before bed as like a last kind of thing, and then I also like to draw on my iPad if I don't feel like sitting at my desk. Okay. Next reference. Yeah, it definitely helps. Alright, let me find a good pose. Yes, get GIMP. It's free and works well. Alrighty. So we're gonna do Sakuna. It's a little too turned. Not quite enough. Okay. I feel like it'd be weird drawing on a touchpad and it showing up on screen because I'm kind of used to touching the screen and having the lines show up right below my Apple Pen. Yeah, that's why I don't have like a I have a display tablet, and to be honest with you, the tablet that I work on is I think it's just as good as the experience that I have on the iPad. It's a little too much. There it goes. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Or if it's something that you're gonna take really seriously, like I've decided, like I had decided a while back that I wanted to pursue a career. Um, so I wanted to make sure I had good enough equipment to not limit me. Um, but it just depends on what you want out of drawing. That would be cool. Those are two places that I wouldn't mind working for at some point as well. Yeah. You gotta be really good to get into a place like Riot or Blizzard. Do you know what do you want to do character art or do you want to do environmental art? Have you thought about that? Also, do you want to do 2D or 3D? Also, the halfway point between the halfway point of the eye sockets as well indicates two things. It indicates kind of where the middle of the eye rests, and it also will indicate where there's like a bend in noses from the front view, so it goes down and then out, right? And then you get something like however you want to, draw your noses, but you get something like this, right? If you're looking at it from the front. This right here is, this bend stops at the middle of the eye socket, typically. Yeah, so you want to be so I want to do concept art. I like to create things. Basically, what you want to do is it's just like you just want to be an illustrator, which is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. That definitely takes a lot of skill, but you can focus just on making things look good rather than thinking about how to be like super creative. Yeah, it'd be like splash art, promotional art, things like that. Alright, so this comes down to here. I can probably make this slightly shorter. Alright, so the ears are a bit rounder than what I have. Face needs to go up slightly. All right. Get this, we get this, and then we're gonna get messed that up. Let's see what I had originally. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just pull this down just a bit. Alrighty. This can go in. Yeah, this is like right up next to the eye. Alright, so then we get these markings in here. see here. I cannot coop. Amount of times it takes me to draw yeah, you can't draw a perfect circle. That's hard. I mean, some people can get very, very close, but yeah, don't sweat that. You practice your circles and go from there. Alright, so this is getting close to being done. Here as well. That's funny. That's funny. 22 gold. Let's see here. Alrighty. probably pull this in just a bit. A little too far off the head. Yeah, it's probably better. Still a little large. That's better. Probably pull the eyes and take this part with it up just slightly. Alrighty. Lineless art. Lineless art is great if you are super advanced. I wouldn't, it's not something that people should like practice, just because the reason why people can produce lineless art is because they have such a good grasp on overall, like, basically they sculpt. So they start off with a blob and then they like, you know, they sculpt down that blob quite a bit. But yeah, if you're a person that's either just beginning or somebody whose brain doesn't work that way, it's not gonna be a fun time. How do I feel about this one? It came out better than the Roy Mustang one, but there are some issues with it. I do think the eyes are slightly too close together, so I can pull them apart just a bit. Probably define this a bit more. Oh, I did forget. His mouth goes out even further than that. Oh, I didn't really give you like an opinion. It's still like lineless art's actually extraordinarily beautiful when it's done correctly. Um, but you said I tried once and made this hooded mosaic looking guy. That's pretty cool. Um, Last, I think, edit for likeness is going to be pulling this up just slightly more. And now, I think we're pretty good. Oops. Yeah, that one came out decent in comparison to the Roy Mustang art. So I've recently changed apps. The original app I use is called Procreate, and the one thing Procreate doesn't have is Fill Bucket. So every time I use, yeah, yeah, Procreate, it feels clunky to me, but I think that's just because I'm not used to it. I use Clip Studio Paint. How vital do you think technical skill is to becoming a successful artist? Technical skill, it depends on what you want to be successful in. For instance, for manga, I would actually argue you don't have to have a vast amount of technical skill. The reason for that is because what makes good art is actually making art that people can connect with, which would mean making art that is emotional. And you can do that with not too much, right? It doesn't really take that much to create something. As far as technical skill is concerned, it doesn't take too much to make something that is emotionally relevant. But with that being said, if you want to become a professional in a field like the video game industry and you don't have technical skill, you're not gonna get the job. So they're both important. I would say the ability to like draw something that pulls in emotion from people is more important, and then the technical skill is, important, but takes a back seat to that. No, that might not have been the greatest answer in the world, but it is my answer to that. That came out pretty decent. Trying to look. Yeah, no problem. Definitely work on both. The eyes are still slightly too close together, so I will edit that. And then I'm probably going to wrap up, I would assume. Yeah, that was a good question. Alright. Oink, how do you feel about this Jujutsu Kaisen work? I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty easy to identify this as the main character. I'm not gonna go and do like color and stuff like that. Alrighty. Alright, I think that's good for tonight. I like doing this stuff though, so next week's streams I'll probably take some more requests and stuff like that. I'm gonna look at the thing that you posted to the Discord, and I'll give you some feedback. And yeah, I'll be doing a live stream this Saturday. It's gonna be the 500 sub special. It's crazy because we're gonna get close to 700 subs before I put out a 500 sub special. That's how much we've been growing. So I want to thank all of you for that. It's been awesome to see. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I will see y'all either Saturday or on Tuesday of next week if you want to join the live stream. I'll also probably put out at least one video. I might even put out 2 this weekend. I want to get videos out about writing again, so that I don't ostracize that crowd. But anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I will definitely see you soon. Alrighty, bye bye.